Hey Rockheads, Tita Smash here along with Big Rick, and we're at the Radio Contraband 2016 convention along with Chris from Three Doors Down. We don't know what to do with our hands because we usually have microphones, so don't pay any attention to our hands. Welcome.
Thank you.
So this is your first Radio Contraband convention?
It is my first.
Are you excited?
I'm pretty excited.
You get to do a panel today,
I do.
and it's funny because you're doing a panel on how to conduct interviews. Are you going to critique us and then call us out during the panel, which is coming up here in about an hour?
Yeah, maybe so.
I would. I would totally call us out.
That's why I'm here, right?
This is Vegas. It's not the meanest thing that ever happened here.
Let me ask you though, since you do so many interviews, and I'm sure you're very professional about it and a nice guy, but does it bother you that you get the same questions over and over again? Like, so tell me the process of making the album. Like, you know what I mean? Like the same questions over and over again. If you were to give anyone advice right now on interviews, what would it be? So we can know what to do.
Yeah, so I'm going to steal your answers in about an hour.
I would say probably, the same questions do come up, but that's kind of like the way it goes, right? That's the way it goes. I would suggest, I think, probably, doing the research and then expanding the questions off the research, because you can make the questions your own.
Sure.
But where'd you get your name?
Yeah.
How was the recording process? How's the songwriting process?
Right.
That just happened.
Well, you guys actually kind of beat everybody to the punch, because we were looking before we came here and we saw, that's probably a 4 or 5 minute video that you guys did put out on making it a single. So you kind of answered all those questions. I think I would probably just send that out to everybody you would ever talk to. Like, here, these are already answered for you.
Yeah. We'd be surprised how many people are going to see that. You know what I mean?
Have you ever gotten someone that said, "Oh my God, you're my favorite. I love the new album," and then you call them out like, "What's your favorite song on it?" and they don't know?
No, but I have been called the wrong name a few times. Like, hey, we're talking with Todd from Three Doors Down. We're talking with Brad. Like, well, I'm actually Chris.
Well, they got the band right.
And also did an interview one time. I'm not going to say where it was at, but they thought I was the guy from 3 Days Grace. And I did the whole interview as the guy from 3 Days Grace.
You didn't even say anything?
No, I was like...
And you just answered questions like you were like Adam? Were you like acting like Adam or someone else?
No, Barry. They thought I was a guitar player from 3 Days Grace. Barry. So I was just like, that's cool, man. Yeah. It's been great. We've had a great time out on the road with... who are we on the road with again?
I love the idea of that person posting a picture online. Because, nobody sees anything you put on the internet with you. Look, I'm here with Barry.
Yeah.
People would probably notice it's not you.
How funny. So let's mention the new album. You got the new single out. You had some changes in the band.
Yeah.
But you guys you're doing okay?
We're doing okay. We lost our original guitar player and our bass player. Everybody knows what happened to him, but we moved on. And that's why it's been a 5-year kind of hiatus.
Yeah.
It really hasn't been a hiatus. We've been really working really hard, touring, getting the new guys kind of in the mix.
Is it hard to get the new guys, because you guys have been together for so long and you have your own, thing that you do, whatever it is, the mojo that's in the room already when you guys are recording? Is it hard to find someone that just can fit right in?
It's almost impossible that can fit right in.
Right.
There has to be some sort of conditioning process that goes along with it, and the road is a great place to do that. You can take 10 people and give them all a dream job in a rock band, and out of those 10 people, about 3 of them are going to make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After 6 months on the road, about 7 of them are probably going to be like, this isn't for me, or I hate this, or they're going to get strung out, or something.
Yeah.
The road will eat you alive. So we had to get those guys in, make sure they were cool, make sure we were cool with them.
Now, have you gone through a couple other different members before you decided on these ones?
No.
So
the cool thing about both these guys was Chit, our new guitar player, was my guitar tech. So he was already proven.
So he was band related the whole time.
Yeah. Knew the parts.
So you knew he wouldn't get on your nerves on the road either.
Me and him have been friends for a long time. He was the engineer at my studio.
Oh, okay.
I knew him 5 years prior to him being with me as a tech, and then so I've known him for 12 years. And then Justin, our new bass player, was actually a guitar player in another band that I produced in my studio. So I've been working with him for 4 or 5 years.
So you just poached other bands and crew and made your own.
Absolutely.
I like what you did there.
Absolutely.
So you do producing and everything as well? Do you work with a lot of other bands?
I try to as many as I can, but times are tough for bands, so they don't have the money, and it is a business. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
At any point, though, did you think maybe this wasn't going to come back together? After it just got down to the 2 of you?
Absolutely not.
Good.
No,
it never really fell apart.
It never really fell apart. We literally the day that Matt decided he wasn't going to be in the band anymore, Chet was like, dude, he'd already been doing a sound check. And he's like, well, if you need somebody to cover a couple shows, I'll cover a couple shows. And I was like, why don't you just play in the band?
Hello. How cool is that? I just
Well,
got
I
to join
think-
this awesome band right now.
But when so you're on a stage and there's 30, 50,000 people at a festival looking at it, and you're like, oh, that's the new bass player, that's the new drummer, or whatever, into a band. I don't think people think that what they did before that. It's like this guy was standing over here handing guitars for so long and tuning guitars, and now he's a rock star.
Yep.
Did either of these guys have that kind of moment yet? Where it's like, I'm the guy that was over in the corner, now I'm the guy on the stage.
I don't think Chit kind of saw it coming. Like we kind of reeled him in slowly, and but Justin, our new bass player, he didn't see it coming. Like it was a cold call. It's like, dude, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? And he's like, oh no, man, I was like, hey, you got a bass? And he's like, no, but I can borrow one. I was like, why don't you borrow that bass and come over to the studio? We're gonna play a little bit, and we're playing Three Door stuff. And we hadn't told anybody yet because we didn't know what was going to happen with our bass player. So he was like, am I trying out for this job or something? I was like, yeah, you are.
That's a sneaky job interview.
Yeah. But he already had it.
Well, I'm glad that you guys figured it all out. So the album's coming out March
the 11th.
All right. Obviously, we've got the first single. I watched that video of the single, making the single, and you're like, it's just a fun song. There's no meaning behind it. Is it funny to you where people are like, what does that song mean?
Everyone does that.
I know.
And that's okay because people listen to the lyrics,
Sure.
a lot of lyrics, but that song actually was a lyric idea and a dance track on an iPad. You know what I mean? Like Chet, our other guitar player, is gifted. The dude can play anything. And he's in back lounge of his bus programming this kind of dance track thing for a DJ that he's gonna use it for some other project. And Brad heard that kind of thing, and he's like, yeah, I got this lyric idea, do it in the dark. Might fit. And that was the end of it.
I just think it's funny, like, she likes to do it in the dark. What a great lyric. Let's make a song out of it.
What exactly does she like to do?
Yeah, what is
leave
that?
it at that.
Yeah.
That's the
Baking. She likes to bake in the dark.
Could be.
Yeah, you just never know how it's going to come out.
Yes,
That's right.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you guys are from Mississippi. We looked up some fun things to do in Mississippi. We didn't really find any.
I was going to say.
Wait, isn't it the home of the ketchup or something?
No, that's
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. That's where I'm from.
Pittsburgh. Oh, that's right, Heinz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But we did find out the teddy bear.
Oh, that's right.
The teddy
home
bear
of the
was
teddy
created
bear.
in Mississippi.
And rock and roll if you want to get technical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is true. So what is there to do in Mississippi
Well-
besides go to shows and talk about Three Doors Down?
Get drunk, kill stuff.
Oh, you're a hunter?
Yeah, no, but that's a Mississippi pastime.
Oh,
That's hunting, but I don't,
we're
I
in
don't
Vegas. I thought that's what we did here.
Yeah, right. No.
I'm going to
So-
stab something before the end of this
Yeah,
weekend.
exactly.
We're looking forward to the album coming out. I'm assuming that you guys are going to back it up with a huge world tour, possibly?
Yeah, we're definitely going out. We're trying to put something together now. I can't really use any names because if I do, then
Right.
they'll back out.
Sure.
Like, oh, psych, we don't want to tour with you.
Psych.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it
That's
happens all the time. So we're trying to put together something for June and July now, or July and August, sorry. And we're doing a festival run, so we'll be out. We're doing Rocklahoma, among others, a bunch of different.
Yeah, all the
festivals
winter
that come.
festivals,
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Yeah, cool.
Mhm.
Great. We'll see you this summer then. Are you going to play,
Absolutely.
when you guys go into your festivals or shows for that matter, do you focus more on the older stuff or do you like to throw in the newer stuff since
Well,
it's going to be so new?
We're gonna do some new stuff, but only the really upbeat things. Because fans typically, when you play a new song, they go, "Oh God, I'll be back. I'm gonna go. This guy sucks."
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I don't know this song yet, but so we kind of try to keep it light. But we're gonna play some new stuff because it's time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for Three Doors Down to do.
I
some
think
new
people
stuff.
want some new stuff in that. I think they'd be disappointed if you only played, in the dark, one track.
We're gonna play 3
Good,
and 4
yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
If we're gonna
Well, by that
bombard
time,
them.
you'll probably have another single out, the second one probably, right? In
We hope
April,
so.
May? Yeah.
Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah. So is the...
Actually, we hope not. Sorry to interrupt you because we want the single just to keep going. For
Oh,
as long as
absolutely. But it's
possible.
doing so well, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's catchy. You know what I mean?
like it.
I was singing it the first time I heard it. I was like, okay, she likes to do it.
All right,
Like, it's
thanks.
cool. We're
Thank
spinning
you.
it. We're spinning the crap out of it.
And you're a welcome back to old programmers. I mean, I want to add a Three Doors Down track.
Awesome.
So I mean, you want to. There's just those bands that make so much sense to give that spin to. I mean, we want this. It's been 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were looking for it and waiting for it. So.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Well, we're looking forward to it March 11th.
March 11th.
March 11th, and then we'll look for the... Did you have another question? I'm sorry.
I did, just because I find it fascinating, and I don't know if the world will see it on this video, but I think something that people may not realize about the Better Life Foundation. I think we're both pretty charitable as far as wanting, and I love the idea that, and it's something that I heard, it only operates off of a couple of cell phones and all the proceeds go. And I think people need to realize sometimes about charity, a portion of the proceeds could mean a penny from every dollar. You guys went ahead. You did a festival or did a show.
We did.
Found out how much money didn't go to the charity, and then took over.
Yeah, it was us and Shinedown, and both bands played for free, and sold out arena show, and we were like, hey, I think we did some good. Can we see how much good we did? And they're like, absolutely. Here's the books, and we were like, what? Everyone got paid except the charity.
Wow.
And everyone made money except the charity. That's not how this works.
Except you guys, because you guys did it for free.
Yeah, we did it for free. So it cost us money.
Yeah.
And so we were like, all right, well, let's see into that. No, we're not going to say anything bad about the people that did it, but we're going to just, from now on, it's us. We're going to do it on our own. And so us and Shinedown's played our charity a few times.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, you've had some heavy hitters on it. I want the world to know that that's how you do it. That was really I'm glad we got to see that and found out, because I wanted to bring that up.
Yeah, when
Thank you
somebody
very
at your
much.
caliber can give back, that's really cool. So March 11th, looking forward to the album, and of course, whenever the announcement comes out with Big Tour, and we'll see you in the festival scene. So the last question is, how did we do? When you go up on the panel, are you going to talk shit about us?
no.
I'm definitely not going to sit next to you.
It'll be fine.
This guy sucks.
It's Radio Contraband 2016 with Chris from 3 Doors Down.